Hey there, lovelies! Welcome back to my channel, where we turn baking into a delightful escapade. Picture this, a cascade of rainbow fondant swirling around your cake like a magical ribbon. That's what we're aiming for today, folks. Gather 4 vibrant hues of fondant, red, yellow, green, and purple, and skillfully molds them into long, thin strips. In a large mixing bowl, conjures up a symphony of flavors, combining eggs, milk, flour, sugar, salt, baking soda, baking powder, and cocoa powder. Our batter is like a secret potion, bursting with flavor and ready to transform into a cake-tastic masterpiece. The oven is like a magical portal, transforming our batter into a fluffy, golden cake. Just imagine the moist, decadent layers that await us. The white chocolate is like a blank canvas, ready to be adorned with our rainbow fondant masterpiece. It's time to unleash our creativity. Gently stirs food coloring into the white chocolate, creating a vibrant swirl of color. Carefully slices the cool cake into even layers. Next, spread a layer of rich brown frosting around the cake, creating a striking contrast to the rainbow fondant that is about to come. Skillfully drapes the rainbow fondant around the cake, creating a mesmerizing spiral of color. Our cake is like a treasure chest, filled with layers of flavor. Our rainbow fondant cake is complete. That's it for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed learning how to make this rainbow fondant cake. If you did, be sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more baking tutorials. Bye! Hey guys! Today, we're baking a magical cake. A cake so colorful and delicious, it'll make your taste buds sing. Ready for some rainbow-tastic fun? Let's go! First things first, we gotta crack some eggs. Oh yeah, that's the good stuff. Now let's add some sugar and whip it up like a boss. Look at that foamy goodness! Next comes the secret ingredient, fresh milk, straight from the happy cow. Some cooking oil and flour. Now let's stir this all together like a cosmic dance. Time to add some personality to this dough. I'm thinking red, maybe a touch of orange. Oh, and let's not forget the magical purple. Now, let this beauty bake in the oven until it's golden brown and smells like pure happiness. In the meantime, We'll whip up some frosting that's so fluffy, you'll want to cloud surf on it. This frosting is like a dream come true. Smooth as silk, sweet as candy, and just a hint of chocolatey goodness. Now let's get creative. Look at that! It's like a slice of heaven. Just a little bit, and we're ready to decorate. This cake is a work of art. But wait, it's not finished yet. Now for the fun part. Let's make it the most colorful rainbow ever. Look at it! This cake is a work of art. But wait, it's not finished yet. Boom! Rainbow cake with a cloud topping. That's how we do it in my kitchen. So, there you have it. My magical rainbow cake is complete. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel for more baking adventures. Wow, what a surprise! Thank you, Santa! Hello, everyone. I'm Lucy. Today, I will tell you the story of Emily's magical Christmas Eve. Oh, Merry Christmas! In a small, snowy village nestled deep in the heart of a winter wonderland, there lived a young girl named Emily. Emily adored Christmas more than any other time of the year. She loved the twinkling lights, the festive decorations, and the warmth of family gatherings. On Christmas Eve, the entire village was covered in a soft blanket of snow. The quaint houses were adorned with colorful lights, and the air was filled with the delightful aroma of freshly baked cookies. Emily had a secret Christmas wish, one she had never shared with anyone. She wished for a white Christmas, with enough snow to build the biggest snowman the village had ever seen. As Emily stepped outside to make her wish upon a star, she noticed something magical happening in the village square. A snowman was being built, but no one seemed to be doing it. It was as if the snowman was coming to life on its own. Emily approached the mysterious snowman cautiously. To her amazement, the snowman had a warm and friendly smile. It introduced itself as Frosty and invited Emily to join in the fun of building it. Thank you, Santa! As Emily helped Frosty take shape, she realized that her secret wish had come true. It was indeed a white Christmas. The snow continued to fall, and the village square was transformed into a winter wonderland. As the clock struck midnight, Frosty suddenly came to life. Emily was astonished but not afraid. Frosty explained that he was a magical snowman brought to life by the spirit of Christmas to make her wish come true. Emily and Frosty embarked on a magical adventure throughout the village. They sang carols, danced in the snowy streets, and delivered presents to those in need. As the sun rose on Christmas morning, Frosty returned to his snowman form, promising to visit Emily again next year. She woke up to a village covered in a thick layer of snow and a heart full of joy. Emily realized that the magic of Christmas wasn't just in the decorations and gifts, but in the love, kindness, and the unexpected moments that make the season truly special. Wow, so lovely! I hope you enjoyed the story. Please follow the Mini Plus channel to listen to more interesting stories. Wishing you all a peaceful Christmas season.
I've been working on it all week. Is there anything I can do to help?
Sure. I want to give you something as a thank you.
I'm glad.
First things first, butter and sugar friends. Let's beat this bad boy until it's as fluffy as a Santa's beard after a good milk and cookie break. Eggs go in next, crackle crackle. Now for the flory magic. Don't forget the baking powder and a pinch of salt. Gotta keep the flavors balanced, like balancing on Santa's sleigh, right? Now, a splash of milk and a drizzle of vanilla. Mix, 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 until this batter is smoother than a reindeer's glide across the moonlit sky. And poof, magic happens. We split this beauty into 2 bowls because one cake just isn't enough Christmas cheer to go around. Of course, the colors of Christmas, red and green. And then we pour it into the molds. Now, let's put these in the oven and let the magic happen. Roll it out flat, smooth as Santa's landing on a snowy roof. Alright, now it's time to get creative with the frosting. We're going to stack the layers, alternating between red and green. Then, we'll use a thin layer of chocolate buttercream frosting to cover the entire cake. This will give it a smooth, velvety finish and help the fondant stick. Now, frosting time. Let's spread this brown fondant blanket over the cakes, smooth as a winter wonderland. For some extra pizzazz, we'll add a rainbow fondant border, like a gingerbread fence around a candy cane forest. Leaves of green fondant will climb up the sides and on top. A jolly Santa and a twinkling Christmas tree made of fondant magic. And there you have it, a brown frosted masterpiece, ready to spread Christmas cheer like hot cocoa on a snowy day. Here you go. Merry Christmas.
Thank you.
So cute. Ah, I know what I'm going to make for dessert tonight. A rainbow heart fondant cake. First things first, let's whip some happiness into these eggs, flour, vanilla, and sugar. Imagine them doing a love dance like our free friends in the garden. Beat them until they're light and fluffy, like a cloud of sweetness ready to be transformed into a cakey dream. Time to pour our batter into the cake mold, our canvas for this edible work of art. Think of it as a warm bath for our cake to transform into a golden masterpiece. While our cake is baking, it's time to unleash our inner artists. We'll be turning ordinary fondant into a rainbow of vibrant colors. Imagine it like a magical paint palette ready to bring our cake to life. Once our cake is baked and cooled, it's time for the grand finale. We'll cut it into beautiful layers, like a love letter unfolding its secrets. Now it's time to frost the cake. I'm going to use a white buttercream frosting. Now it's time to add the hard candies. I'm going to use a variety of colors, so the cake will look like a rainbow. And there you have it, a beautiful rainbow heart fondant cake, perfect for celebrating love. Then, we'll add a sprinkle of heart candies, each one a tiny message of love and deliciousness. This is delicious. The cake is so moist and flavorful, and the fondant is so soft and sweet. I hope you enjoyed this recipe. Please follow the Mini Plus YouTube channel to watch beautiful cakes and listen to interesting stories as well. I'm going to make a butterfly cake. It's so cool. Hi everyone, it's Lucy. Today, we're going to dive into a world of rainbows. Let's start with a rainbow egg. Try my recipe and let me know if the cake turns out smooth. Let's pour the batter and bake it. While the cake is baking, let's make the rainbow. Be sure to divide it into 6 bowls. How do you like the buttercream? Let me know in the comments. Cut the cake into 4 pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hide the buttercream onto the plate and cake. We're going to create a rainbow. Let's do this together. It's so pretty. Place the rainbow in. Add a little sprinkle, and we're done. Let's enjoy this cake together. I'm Lucy, the best pastry chef in the world. Follow and support me at Minaplus. Hello, I'm Lucy. Today, I will tell you the story of a young girl named Lily's dream of owning a bakery. In a quaint little town named Sagarville, there lived a young girl named Lily. Lily had always been captivated by the world of baking. From the moment she could reach the kitchen counter, she had been experimenting with dough, sugar, and all things sweet. Her dream, to become a pastry chef and open her very own bakery. From a young age, Lily had an innate talent for baking. Her cookies were the talk of the town, and her cakes were the highlight of every family gathering. She spent hours reading cookbooks, watching baking shows, and learning the art of creating delectable desserts. One day, while visiting her grandmother, Lily shared her dream of becoming a pastry chef. Her grandmother, a skilled baker herself, encouraged Lily to pursue her passion. She handed down a cherished family recipe book filled with secret recipes and time-honored techniques. With her grandmother's recipes in hand and her family's unwavering support, Lily enrolled in a culinary school known for its pastry program. She worked tirelessly, honing her skills and expanding her knowledge of baking. Late nights and early mornings were spent perfecting her craft. Lily faced numerous challenges along the way. There were times when her chocolate fell flat and her fondant decorations melted, but she never gave up. With determination and resilience, she overcame each setback, learning valuable lessons from her mistakes. After years of hard work and dedication, Lily finally achieved her dream. She opened her bakery, Lily's Sweet Delights, in the heart of Sugarville. The aroma of freshly baked bread and pastries wafted through the air, drawing people from near and far. Wow, so pretty! I hope you enjoyed the story. Please follow the Mini Plus YouTube channel to listen to more interesting stories. Goodbye. Hey guys, it's Lucy back again. Today, we're embarking on a sweet adventure, baking a cake that's not only delicious but also a feast for the eyes. See these eggs? They're the rock stars of this cake, the foundation upon which our culinary masterpiece will be built. Gently sifts flour into the sugary egg mixture, her movements as delicate as a ballerina. Carefully blends the ingredients until they form a smooth, velvety batter. The red velvet powder is the soul of this cake. It gives it that rich, vibrant color and that irresistible flavor that'll have your taste buds doing a samba. Pours the batter into two perfectly round cake pans. The oven is our fiery chariot, transforming these humble ingredients into edible magic. While the cakes bake, today, we'll transform it into a rainbow of sweetness. It's like a chameleon, taking on any color your heart desires. The buttercream, the silky frosting that will elevate our cake to new heights of deliciousness. Spreads a generous layer of frosting onto the cake, movements as gentle as a caress. A symphony of flavors, a kaleidoscope of colors, a work of art that's beautiful. A burst of flavor with a sweet and delightful chorus. And if you like what you see, be sure to subscribe to my channel.
Hey, Lucy, I've got something for you.
Thank you so much. We're starting with a rainbow of fondant balls, friends. Think of them as tiny, edible gemstones. Look at these cuties! They're ready to join our cake party. Next up, we're making a Kit Kat cream so good, it'll have you singing its praises. Just melt and mix, friends. It's that simple. Now, let's add a little bit of chocolatey magic to our cream. Let's crack open this rainbow beauty. Beat the eggs with sugar until they become fluffy and light. Time to add some magic to our batter. Fresh milk, a dollop of butter, cooking oil, flour, and a sprinkle of cocoa are joining the party. We're creating a heart-shaped masterpiece. Three perfect layers, ready to be stacked and filled with chocolate love. Oh, the things we do for chocolate love. It's like a chocolatey hug for your taste buds. Time to frost this beauty. And not just any frosting, but a chocolate love cream so good, it deserves its own fan club. A rainbow heart cake so magical, it'll make you want to sing and dance. So, there you have it, everyone. Another baking adventure complete. Now, grab your aprons and get ready to bake your own rainbow heart cake. And if you like what you see, be sure to subscribe to my channel. Hey, baking buddies! Today, we're gonna whip up a little something that's stunning. A white cream cake with a rainbow twist and a sprinkle of and magic. Ready to unleash your inner cake artist. Let's get baking! First things first, We gotta whip this cream into a fluffy cloud of deliciousness. Imagine you're conducting a fluffy symphony and let those muscles work their magic. Now, the fun part. We're gonna transform this white canvas into a rainbow explosion. Think of each bowl as an artist's palette, and these food colors are your vibrant paints. Don't be afraid to get creative. Mix and match colors, create vibrant gradients. Let your inner artist run wild. While our rainbow paints are setting, let's give our cake body some life. Crack some eggs, add some sunshine in the form of sugar, and whisk them together until they're thick and foamy. And don't forget the milk and oil. They're the secret ingredients that keep our cake moist and delicious. Flour and cocoa are the hope to our cake's bruised banner, giving it the strength it needs to rise and shine. Time for the grand finale. Pour your batter into your cake mold, and let's watch it transform into a golden masterpiece in the oven. Make sure to cut the cake evenly so that no one feels left out, okay? Let your frosting scales flow like a colorful waterfall. Spread that rainbow goodness on your cake, layer by layer, creating a vibrant, Now, the piece de resistance. Let's sprinkle those M&Ms like confetti on a rainbow parade. And there you have it, folks. Grab your fork, dig in, and let the rainbow flavors melt in your mouth. Oh, and don't forget to share your creations with me on social media. If you did, be sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more baking tutorials. Bye! I'll make a cake with fondant balls just like these. Hi everyone, I'm Lucy, and today I'm going to show you how to make a delicious and visually stunning cake inspired by a playful cat and its fondness for balls. Let's prepare the colorful fondant balls. You can use any color you like. Those colorful candy balls would be the perfect accent for a cake. Let's coat the cake pan with a thin layer of butter. Our cake batter is ready, and it's time to unleash its potential. Melting chocolate with the double boiler method is a great way to get a smooth, even melt. Add a few drops of food coloring to the melted chocolate. With our cake layers cooled and fondant balls ready, it's time to assemble our culinary masterpiece. Place one layer of cake on a platter. Using a spatula or palette knife, spread a generous layer of brown frosting on top of the cake, ensuring complete coverage. Repeat the process with the remaining cake layers, stacking them one by one and frosting each layer until you have a 3-tiered cake. With a steady hand, pipe dancing stripes of buttercream across the top of the cake. Carefully place the fondant balls onto the cake surface. The final touches. Step back and admire your creation. This cake is sure to be a hit at any party. The moment we've all been waiting for. It's time to dig into our fondant ball cake. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe to my channel for more delicious and creative baking recipes. Hey, Molly, why are you eating my fondant? Go and take me other fondant. Hello, little adventurers. I'm Lucy, your storyteller. Today, I want to share a tale about a young lion named Leo. He was about to learn a big lesson about facing fears. So snuggle up and listen closely. In the vast, sun-kissed savanna, where the grass dances with the wind, lived Leo. Unlike other lions known for their bravery, Leo had many fears. He was scared of the dark, of thunder, and even his own shadow. One day, the Lion King announced a challenge for the young cubs. At the top of the mountain of fear, he declared, lies a golden mane. Whoever brings it back will earn their place among the bravest lions of the savannah. Leo's heart sank. The mountain was the scariest place he could imagine. Despite his trembling paws, Leo decided to face his fears. I may not be the bravest, he thought, but I must try. So, he began his journey, the shadow of the great mountain looming ahead. As he climbed, night fell, and darkness enveloped the savannah. Leo shivered but remembered his father's words, courage isn't the absence of fear, but the triumph over it. He roared into the night, and his fear of the dark faded. Suddenly, a storm broke. Thunder roared, lightning flashed, and Leo's fear threatened to overwhelm him. But he found shelter under a cave and realized that thunder was just a sound, and lightning, a spark of fleeting light. At dawn, Leo reached the summit. The golden mane was there glowing with the promise of bravery. As he took it, his fear of heights, the dark, and the storm all seemed so small from the top of the world. Leo returned a hero, not because he wasn't afraid, but because he dared to face his fears. And remember, my brave friends, you too can conquer your fears just like Leo did. Until our next story, be bold, be brave, and be kind. Bravery is a journey. Leo's ascent of the mountain of fear symbolizes the process of confronting and overcoming one's fears. It's a journey that requires perseverance and courage. The story illustrates that courage isn't about not feeling fear, but about facing and overcoming it. Leo is scared but chooses to act despite his fears, which is a true act of bravery. By showing that even a lion, an animal typically associated with bravery, can feel fear, the story normalizes fear as a natural emotion that everyone experiences. Leo's decision to take on the challenge, despite his initial hesitation, teaches that taking small steps toward facing our fears can lead to significant personal growth and self-discovery. The wise words of Leo's father act as a source of encouragement. This highlights the importance of having supportive figures who believe in us and offer words of wisdom. Leo discovers his inner strength by facing the scary mountain, the darkness, and the storm. This teaches children that they have more courage within them than they might realize. By facing various fears along his journey, Leo learns that some fears are not as threatening when confronted. This reflects the idea that experience can diminish the power of fear. Reaching the summit and claiming the golden mane signifies that when you overcome your fears, you emerge victorious, gaining confidence and a sense of accomplishment. The story illustrates that courage isn't about not feeling fear, but about facing and overcoming it. Leo is scared but chooses to act despite his fears, which is a true act of bravery. I'm Lucy, storyteller and the best baker. Let's follow my YouTube channel to watch more stories. Love you guys. In a bright corner of the town stood a tall tree house. Everyone called it the Giving Tree House. It wasn't just any tree house. It had magic. Every morning, children found toys, books, and sometimes even cookies. But there was a secret. Little Emma, who lived nearby, was the heart behind all these surprises. With her big box of treasures, She decided that sharing made her happier than keeping things to herself. One day, a new boy named Max moved to town. He felt lonely, and while he stood silently by the treehouse, a toy airplane was past him, making him laugh. Another morning, Mia, who loved reading, found a book about stars and planets. "Just what I wanted," she exclaimed, her eyes shining brighter than the stars she loved. Soon, children started leaving things they didn't need in the treehouse too. A toy truck, crayons, a soft scarf. It became a place of joyful giving and receiving. One cold day, Oliver Jenkins, the town's gardener, found a warm hat and a note. "We're the kindest man who makes our town beautiful." Tears glistened in his eyes as he whispered, "Thank you." Emma's little act had created a wave. The children learned that sharing didn't make you have less. It made your heart fuller, the world kinder. So, in your world, look for ways to share. Because, like the Giving Tree House, you too can sprinkle a little magic everywhere. Remember, it's the little things that make the biggest difference. The central message revolves around the happiness derived from acts of giving. Emma's joy in sharing her treasures with others is palpable, and it showcases that the act of giving can be more rewarding than receiving. Emma's initial act of kindness sparked a chain reaction in the community. When others witnessed or experienced acts of kindness, they were inspired to do the same. This demonstrates that one act of goodness can inspire countless others. The tree house becomes a communal space for the town's children, fostering a sense of belonging. It symbolizes unity, where everyone contributes and takes, establishing a balanced ecosystem of give and take. Old Mr. Jenkins, the town gardener, represents the often overlooked individuals and communities who contribute silently. The warm hat and the note emphasize the importance of recognizing and appreciating everyone's contributions, no matter how seemingly small. The children's evolution in the story, from mere receivers to contributors, underscores the concept of growth through positive reinforcement. By experiencing kindness, they learn to reciprocate it. The story subtly hints that the value of sharing isn't in the material goods, but in the emotions and connections they foster. The happiness of the children or Mr. Jenkins isn't because of the toys or the hat, but the sentiment behind them. And I am Lucy from the town. Thank all of you for watching. Hope to see you in the next video. Bye-bye. Hello everyone, I am Lucy from your town. Today, I will tell you the story of the Sleeping Princess in the Forest. Once upon a time, there was a king and queen who had no children. They longed desperately for a child. One day, as the queen was walking by the river near the palace, a fish surfaced and told her that she would give birth to a beautiful princess. Indeed, a year later, the queen became pregnant and bore a lovely daughter. The king adored his daughter so much that he decided to throw a grand celebration in her honor and invited all the fairies to the feast. There were 13 fairy women in total, but the king inadvertently failed to invite one spiteful fairy. We have to make more jam. During the feast, the invited fairies each bestowed wonderful gifts upon the princess. However, as the 12th fairy was about to give her blessing, the uninvited fairy burst in. With a look of rage, she cursed the infant princess, decreeing that on her 15th birthday, she would prick her finger on a spindle and die. Everyone was terrified at the curse. The king and queen were particularly worried. However, the 12th fairy had not yet given her blessing. She declared that the princess would not die, but would instead fall into a deep sleep for 100 years to be awoken by a prince. Despite this, the king and queen were still anxious for their daughter's well-being. Consequently, The king ordered that all the spinning wheels in the kingdom be burned. Time passed, and the princess grew into a beautiful, gentle, kind, and beloved young woman, skilled in singing and dancing. On her 15th birthday, while the king and queen were away, she was alone in the palace and felt bored. She wandered around and eventually came to an old tower. Driven by curiosity, she entered. Inside was an old woman spinning. The princess asked, "Good day. What are you doing?" The old woman replied, "I am spinning. Would you like to try?" The princess, intrigued, took hold of the spindle, but alas, she pricked her finger, bled, and fell to the ground unconscious. The curse of the fairy from 15 years ago had been fulfilled. The king and queen returned to find their daughter in a deep sleep. They were heartbroken. The king carried the princess to the most beautiful and safest room and decreed that no one should enter. The 12th fairy, learning of this, arrived at the palace in an instant. The king and queen begged her to wake the princess at any cost. The fairy then waved her magic wand, and the entire kingdom fell into a deep sleep. Only the king and queen had to leave. As they stepped out of the palace gates, thick, sharp thorns grew around it. The once lively palace became eerily silent. Before long, rumors of the beautiful sleeping princess spread, and she became known as Sleeping Beauty. Many princes from different lands attempted to reach the princess, but were ensnared by the thorny hedge and fled in fear. 100 years swiftly passed until one day, a prince from a neighboring country was hunting in the forest. Intrigued by the mysterious palace, he inquired about it and learned of the legend of the Sleeping Beauty. Deciding to see for himself, he approached the bramble-covered palace. Suddenly, the thorns parted as if to welcome him. The prince entered the palace. It was incredibly silent. He saw many people and small animals in deep slumber, their faces still rosy with life. At last, he found the beautiful princess and placing a kiss on her lips awakened her. The princess looked at the prince intently as her eyes opened. With the princess's awakening, everyone and every creature in the palace also awoke and continued their tasks as if no time had passed. The very next day, their wedding was celebrated, and they lived happily ever after. I'm Lucy from the town. Please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more stories. Hi, I'm Lucy, coming from a small town on the outskirts of the city. I love baking beautiful cakes and sharing amazing stories. Today, let's make a chocolate cake together. Everyone loves chocolate, right? After breaking the eggs and whisking them with sugar, let's add in the flour and fresh milk.
Hey there, what are you up to? I've got a gift for you.
Wow, that's wonderful. Come in and wait for me. Just in time. I'll use these for the chocolate cake base. Now let's mix the batter evenly. Alright, pour it into the mold and bake for 30 minutes at 300 degrees Fahrenheit. Hey Lisa, I have some rainbow chocolates. Try some.
Wow, these are absolutely delicious.
Our cake is ready. Let's cut it. Now, let's pipe the cream between all layers.
You're so skillful, Lucy.
Thank you for the compliment. With enough practice, you can make beautiful cakes too. Remember to frost the outside of the cake evenly. Now, let's decorate the cake any way you like. I really enjoyed this part. This is the whipped cream I made. It's so soft that it'll flow gently and look very pretty. Add some sprinkles on top and at the base of the cake. I have some chocolates left. Do you want to learn about them? Wait for me in the next video. Insert a few rainbow chocolate sticks and we're done with the cake. Thank you all for watching. I hope this video helps. If you have any questions, please comment below.
Wow, the cake looks stunning, Lucy. Let's give it a taste.
So yummy! Hello everyone! It's me, Lucy, right here in your town. Welcome back to my world of beautiful cakes and heartwarming stories. Gather around, little ones, and let's dive into today's tale together. In a vibrant town called Graceland, the sounds of laughter filled the air. Yet, amidst the joy, a simple gesture was often forgotten, saying thank you. On a sunny morning, Grandma Ada, a wise old woman, walked into Graceland with a tale about a shimmering magic stone of gratitude.
This isn't just any stone. It thrives on gratitude. When you express thanks, it glows. But without gratitude, its light dims. Intrigued, young Timmy decided to test it. After borrowing a toy, he uttered a heartfelt thank you. The stone, true to Grandma Ada's words, gleamed brilliantly.
Inspired, children around started expressing their gratitude. From shared pencils to playtime turns, thank you echoed everywhere, making the stone shine brightly. But time has its way of making people forget. Slowly, as gratitude waned, the stone's glow diminished.
Look at the stone. We must remember to be thankful. We can't let the magic disappear.
Realizing its importance, Timmy reminded everyone, every day, about the beauty of saying thank you, of appreciating the big and the small. He spoke of how a simple gesture can warm hearts, bring smiles, and strengthen bonds.
The stone's magic is a reflection of the magic within each of us. By saying thank you, we acknowledge and value each other.
Timmy's mission became a movement. Gratitude wasn't just a word, it was an emotion, a bridge connecting hearts.
Every thank you spreads happiness. It's more than just words. It's a feeling, a gesture that says, I see you. I appreciate you.
Graceland transformed. The two words weren't just routine, they were genuine expressions from the heart.
Children, remember this: gratitude is a gift, a magical force that turns what we have into enough and more.
So let us all embrace this gift, this simple act of saying thank you. It's a small word with a big heart. And as the story of Graceland shows, with gratitude in our hearts, we can make the world and our place in it shine a little brighter. Many years passed, and the magic stone, still gleaming brightly, was placed in the heart of Graceland. It became a reminder for generations to come.
Remember, gratitude is like the sun. Even a little can light up the darkest places.
It's not about the stone or its glow, but the warmth we feel and share when we express gratitude.
The children of Graceland grew up understanding that true wealth wasn't about having the most, but appreciating the most.
Gratitude isn't just for special occasions, it's a daily celebration of the little things that make life special.
In life, we may forget many things, but let's never forget to be grateful. For in gratitude, we find joy, connection, and the true essence of living. So next time you feel the magic of a kind gesture, remember to pass it on with a simple thank you. After all, gratitude is a chain of goodness that never ends.
La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la.
Oh, this Oreo cake would be delicious if we combined it with a rainbow. Okay, let's head to the kitchen and make Oreo rainbow cake together. Pour the Oreos into a bowl and smash them up. Make sure they're really fine. We can't forget a bowl of egg yolks. And of course, milk is essential too. Sugar, yes please. Lots of flour, please. Let's knead the flour together until it's smooth. The dough is nice and smooth now, so let's create a soft cake. Oh, I have to go out to the garden to get some butterfly pea flowers. Put the butterfly pea flowers in the pot. I wonder what color they'll turn. Oh, right, they're blue. Next, add the sugar to the pot, and you'll see something magical. Stir it up. The magic is happening. A little cream and sugar, and then add the magic from the pot to the bowl. Stir until everything is combined. Let's cut this cake into a beautiful shape. Amazing! Now for my favorite part, piping buttercream. I have a habit of feeling very relaxed when I'm piping buttercream. Do you feel the same way? Let's make our baby smooth. Perfect! Stick chocolate chips around the cake base. We'll do the same with the chocolate bars. Finally, add my favorite cake logo to the cake space. I'm Lucy in town, a talented and creative baker. And of course, don't forget to follow and like me if you enjoyed this video. Yo fam, it's your girl Lucy rockin' the scene. I'm so excited about the rainbow Oreo. What? It was not rainbow Oreo. I will make my own rainbow Oreo cake. Right along, peeps. Grab a bowl and toss in some Oreos. Crushing time, baby. Next, we're whipping up a luscious cake base. Got some butter, a sprinkle of sugar here. Let's fluff it up. We want that butter airy and light. I have used yolks only, folks. Splash of milk. And can't forget the flour. Mix it up till it's all blended nice and smooth. Perfect consistency. Right, not too thick, not too runny. Don't ghost on those crushed Oreos, blend them in. Pour the mixture into a mold. Heat's on. Oven time crew. Oh, hey Max. Fancy a quick soccer match. Do you got pets at home? I'm all about these for balls. All love and snuggles, like family. Uh-oh, cake's ready. Hang tight, Max. Slicing up the cake layers now. Prep for some cream filling. Using buttercream here. No clue on the recipe. Catch my next vid. Promise it's a cakewalk. Going all out with rainbow icing. Pick your vibe, any color. Smoothing out with this spatula. Drizzle some melted chocolate on top for that drool factor. Embed those mini Oreos. Almost masterpiece level, y'all! How'd you find this recipe? Easy peasy and pretty, right? If I zip too fast or you're puzzled, drop those questions below. Crunch time. Taste test, come on. What a flavor bomb. Gracias for hanging till the end. Show some love, hit that support button.
Hello, who are you?
I am Rainbow Eggs. Nice to meet you.
Lucy in the town, here to whip up some magic. Let's dive in. Ever seen a rainbow in an egg? It's magical, isn't it? Now, after sugar and flour, it's time to summon the scent of vanilla. Stirring it up, giving it some love and energy. Check out this batter, always so silky smooth, right? Time to paint our canvas. Let's create a mesmerizing rainbow. Rainbow! Rainbow! Appear with flair. Little wink for the magical touch. I mean, should I just open a bakery? Look at that beauty! Now, for the precision test, slicing the cake. Challenge time! Bet my slicing is the straightest here. Who's up for a frosting race? Ready, set, swirl! Now, the crowning moment, laying down a radiant rainbow. drizzling is an art, folks. Let's master it together. Wait, where's our unicorn star? There you are, our majestic little unicorn. And voila! Off to surprise a friend with this magical treat. Lucy in the town signing off. Subscribe to my YouTube for a chance to get a slice of magic. Love y'all. Hello everyone! It's me, Lucy in the town. How is your day? Meet Jack, the lifeline of our town, delivering smiles and packages. Hi Jack, how you doing?
Cool, here is yours.
Thanks. Have a good day, Jack.
You too.
Cake lovers, join me on a dessert escapade. Egg, you're up first. Time for sugar, but just enough for the sweet spot. Mix it up. Adding some secret ingredients to our mix. Unsweetened milk to balance our creation. Blend smoothly. We want fluffy dreams. Pour, spread, and send it off to a 350-degree Fahrenheit for 40 minutes. While it bakes, jam or chocolate. Choose your delight. Ever tried coffee in jelly form? Coffee or cocoa for our younger chefs. Mix milk, sugar, gelatin, and our brewed secret. Shape and set. Ta-da! Cake's out. Time for the artsy bit. Once the cake has cooled, you can also garnish with fresh berries or whipped cream for added flavor and decoration. I will add creamy frosting with coffee jelly nuggets. Accessorize as you dream. Do you like M&M candy? So colorful. So beautiful cake. Wrapped up. A cake stunner. I think I'll turn this into a neighborhood treat fiesta. Do you guys have any creative ideas brewing in your minds? Drop a comment and share the type of cake you'd love to see me whip up next. Hey guys! Rainbow egg or Oreo? Bet you wish you had these.
Alright, let's battle it out. Winner picks the cake theme. I win, Lucy.
Victory is sweet, but not as sweet as the cake we're about to make. Alright challengers, bring out the ingredients. Let's craft a cake masterpiece. Pouring in the chocolate chips or chunks, and let's melt this magic. Smooth melted chocolate going into the mold. Into the fridge, you go. Cool off, buddy. First things first, we need our fondant palette right here. Twist, twist. Behold, the silkiest cake base ever. Super puffy, right guys? Buttercream time. Slight and bright. The second. Let's wrap this beauty in a fondant rainbow. Remember our chilled chocolate. Here it is. Cream twirls and attachments coming up. Put the M so carefully. 2 cakes, twice the fun. Aren't they a sight? Hey, I'm Lucy. If you're craving more cake madness, hit that subscribe button and join me in Lucy's tiny kitchen. We'll whisk, bake, and laugh our way to sweet victories. Stay sweet, my baking warriors. Till next time. Outro with cheery jingle and a channel logo animation. Hey everyone, it's Lucy. Dive in with me for another exciting story. You won't want to miss this. Chocolate, a word that makes our taste buds dance and memories of sweet indulgence come to life. But where did this heavenly treat come from? Our story begins over 3,000 years ago in the lush rainforests of Central and South America. Here, the ancient Mayans worshipped a god they believed gave them the cacao tree, a gift from the heavens. The Mayans harvested the pods from the cacao trees and roasted the seeds inside. This wasn't the sweet treat we're familiar with today. Instead, they ground the roasted seeds and mixed them with water, spices, and sometimes honey to produce a frothy, bitter drink called xocolate, which means bitter water. The Aztecs, after conquering the Mayans, were introduced to this mystical drink. They too revered it, so much so that cacao seeds became a form of currency and were even thought to be more valuable than gold dust. It was the Spanish explorer, Hernan Cortés, who first brought this xocolate to Europe in the 16th century. The Spanish royalty quickly developed a taste for it, though they preferred their drink sweetened with cane sugar. And so, the drink that had been exclusive to the elite societies of the Americas began to spread across Europe. The recipe was modified in every corner, adapting to the European palate. Soon, it was sweetened, mixed with milk, and transformed from a frothy drink into the solid treat we know and love today. By the 19th century, with the advent of industrialization, the mass production of chocolate became possible. New processes, like conching and tempering, were developed, enhancing its texture and taste. Brands we recognize today, Cadbury, Nestle, Hershey, they all began to emerge, shaping the chocolate industry and ensuring that this delightful treat reached every corner of the globe. From the sacred rituals of the ancient Mayans to the indulgent chocolate bars we unwrap today, chocolate's journey is a testament to humanity's love for flavors and stories that stand the test of time. Chocolate is more than just a treat for the taste buds. It's a bridge connecting cultures, eras, and emotions. Scientific studies today even suggest that chocolate, in moderation, can have health benefits, releasing endorphins and promoting heart health. But beyond the science, chocolate reminds us of life's simple joys and moments worth savoring. Whether it's a child's glee at a chocolate bar, a lover's gesture with a box of truffles, or the comfort it brings in solitude, chocolate is a testament to life's sweet moments. In every bite, we find love, history, and a piece of the world. So let's cherish and celebrate the magic of chocolate, a gift that keeps on giving.
Hello!
Do you want to eat cake with me?
Oh yes, that's great! getting you rainbow chocolate.
Thank you. Hi, it's Lucy from the town again. What are we going to do today? I know. I'll tell you a story that my friend Lisa told me over tea this afternoon. Once upon a time, on a towering ice mountain, there stood an ancient golden castle. Inside the castle, there lived a beautiful and kind-hearted princess named Snow Princess. She was cursed by an evil witch and trapped inside the castle. She longed to be free, but there was no way out. The only way for the princess to be free was for someone to climb the ice mountain, enter the castle, claim the castle, and marry the princess. If no one could break the curse within 7 years, Snow Princess would disappear forever. The mountain was covered in ice, making it very slippery and difficult to climb. In front of the castle, there was an apple tree with red apples guarded by an eagle. To enter the castle, one had to climb the mountain, escape the eagle's sharp talons, and pick an apple. Many years had passed, and countless young men had come to try to save the princess, but none of them had been able to climb the mountain and enter the castle. All of them had lost their lives. Snow Princess still held out hope that a brave and clever young man would come to save her. 7 years had almost passed, and still no one had been able to climb the mountain. Snow Princess was very sad and worried. Finally, with only 3 days left, she saw a handsome prince riding his horse up the ice mountain with ease. Snow Princess was overjoyed, thinking that she was finally about to be free from the cold and desolate place. In just a short time, the brave prince had overcome the treacherous mountain and reached the apple tree. But as he was picking an apple, the evil eagle flew down and attacked him, knocking him off the mountain. Snow Princess was heartbroken. One day had passed. Snow Princess was filled with despair, lying on her bed, waiting for herself and the castle to disappear. Suddenly, she heard a rustling sound coming from the window. She quickly got up and ran to see what was happening. It turned out that the prince, who had fallen off the mountain, was using his iron nails to cling to the ice and climb up again. Snow Princess shouted, telling the prince not to climb any further, but the prince did not listen and kept trying to climb up. At this point, Snow Princess could only stand by the window, praying for the brave young man and waiting for a miracle. When the prince reached halfway up the mountain, he was very thirsty. Seeing this, Snow Princess prayed to the heavens to send some rain to quench the prince's thirst. Miraculously, as soon as she finished speaking, a dark cloud appeared in the sky and it began to rain. The raindrops fell into the prince's mouth, giving him strength and filling him with energy. Although the ice was both hard and slippery, causing the prince's hands and feet to bleed constantly, he did not give up. With only a few hours left before the 7-year deadline, he could not stop. At that time, the eagle had already spotted the prince. It flew down and raised its sharp talons to scratch the prince's chest. The prince quickly pulled out a sharp spoon with one hand and stabbed the eagle. The eagle was in too much pain and flew away with a cry. Finally, the prince reached the top of the ice mountain. When he picked the apple from the tree in front of the castle, the door to the castle opened automatically. The prince held the apple and walked into the castle. Snow Princess was very moved and took the apple from him. At that moment, all the ice on the mountain melted. The entire ice mountain turned into a lush green forest, and the golden castle turned into a magnificent palace. After that, the prince and Snow Princess invited their subjects to live in the palace. Thanks to their intelligence and hard work, life in the palace became more and more prosperous and wealthy. The subjects also enjoyed a happy and fulfilling life. Wow, so colorful! Enjoy it with me! I'm Lucy from the town. If you want to hear more great stories, be sure to like and follow the Mini Plus page. Hello, I'm Lucy, and I'm about to take you on a magical journey through a tale that has warmed the hearts of many in Whimsyville. Lean in, and let's embark on this adventure together. In the enchanting town of Whimsyville, where wonders never cease, sat Mrs. Hazel's Curious Curiosities, a store of magic and peace. One radiant day, Mia, a curious girl with stars in her eyes, stumbled into the shop. Among a myriad of wonders, a humble teacup drew her surprise.
Hello, young traveler. I am Toby, the teacup with tails.
A talking teacup? How did that come to be?
Gifted by an enchantress to an explorer, I traveled the globe.
When the explorer retired, he enchanted me with the gift of gab to share stories untold. Every evening, children gathered, enraptured by Toby's tales of floating islands, dragon races, and underwater palaces where mermaids left shimmering trails. But as days went by, Mia noticed Toby's vibrant spirit begin to wane.
Toby, what weighs on your ceramic heart?
One tale remains incomplete, the quest for the enchanted orchid.
Its petals hold the power to grant a single wish, and I've always dreamt of seeing it.
Then let's embark on an adventure. Together!
Mia and Toby navigating maps, sailing on cloud boats, deciphering riddles from ancient talking trees, dancing with will-o'-the-wisps, and being guided by constellations. They ventured through the whispering woods where trees told secrets, scaled the luminous peaks glowing under the moonlight, and crossed the sands of time where past, present, and future intertwine. In the heart of the mystical meadow, guarded by creatures of old, they found it. The enchanted orchid, shining bright and bold.
We did it, Mia. But what should we wish for?
Every tale has taught us something.
Let's wish for endless stories for everyone to share and enjoy. As Toby and Mia whispered their wish, the orchid's petals shimmered, releasing a mesmerizing glow that spread far and wide. Back in Whimsyville, every child found a magical book by their bedside. Each book was unique, filled with tales of their own potential adventures inside.
Thank you, Mia.
Because of you, stories will live on forever.
And adventures, Toby, are always better when shared together.
From that day, Whimsyville was not just a town of wonder. It became a world of stories, with every child a storyteller, every dream an adventure, and every moment a chapter waiting to be unfurled. In a universe of tales, Whimsyville remains the heart, where a girl and her talking teacup embarked on quests and gave storytelling a new start. The tales Toby shares bring joy and wonder to the children of Whimsyville. This underscores the notion that stories have the power to transport us to different worlds. Inspire imaginations and enrich our lives. Mia and Toby's collaborative quest illustrates the joy of shared experiences. Their journey becomes richer because they undertake it together. Highlighting highlighting the idea that life's adventures are more meaningful when shared with others. Mia and Toby, upon finding the enchanted orchid, wished not for personal gains, but for endless stories for everyone. This act emphasizes the value of thinking beyond oneself and considering the greater good. I'm so glad for sharing for all of you guys my story. I hope you like it. Have a comment and see you in the next video. Hello everyone, I'm Lucy, and today, let's bake this delightful cake together. And as we do, I have a special story about our beautiful earth to share. Wow, so many dairy milk. How about make a cake from this one? Let's do it. Once upon a time in a small town, children played in a park with lush green trees, colorful flowers, and a sparkling clear pond. Birds sang, and life seemed perfect. But as time went on, people in the town began to forget about taking care of their park. Oh, I have some sweetened purple potatoes from last time, cool. They left trash behind, plucked flowers for fun, and even poured waste into the pond. Soon, the park wasn't green anymore. The trees lost their leaves, flowers wilted, and the pond's water turned murky. Birds stopped singing, and children could no longer play there. One day, a young girl named Mia visited the park. She was heartbroken to see its state. Instead of feeling defeated, Mia decided to act. She spoke to her friends, family, and teachers about restoring the park. Together, they organized a park cleanup day. Families, children, and even some pets came together. They cleaned up the trash, planted new trees and flowers, and took measures to purify the pond's water. Weeks later, the park started to regain its beauty. Birds returned, singing their joyful songs. Children played happily, and the pond sparkled in the sun once more. Mia's efforts taught everyone an essential lesson. It's a responsibility to care for the environment. Simple acts, like throwing trash in bins, reusing items, and planting more trees, can make a big difference. So, my dear friends, let's be like Mia. Let's take small steps every day to protect our earth. After all, it's the only home we have. And we have to have responsibility to the environment. Just as the town's residents initially neglected the park, people often forget the impact they have on the environment. Our surroundings don't deteriorate overnight, but gradually due to continuous neglect or harm. It is our collective responsibility to take care of the environment. With power of one, Mia, a single individual, noticed the problem and took initiative. This underscores that one person, no matter how young or old, can make a difference. It highlights the power of individual agency and determination. We have to know the consequences of neglect. The deterioration of the park symbolizes the broader implications of neglecting the environment. Actions, or the lack thereof, have consequences. Without proper care, the beauty and utility of natural spaces can be lost. The story also brings a message of hope. With the right intentions and actions, damage can be reversed, and the environment can be restored. It emphasizes that it's never too late to start making a positive difference. Thank you for listening. Remember, together we can make our world a better place. See you soon. Hello everyone, I'm Lucy in the town. Today, while baking, I want to share an interesting story I've heard. Once upon a time, there was a beautiful princess named Ella who lived in a castle with her father, the king. Ella was a kind and compassionate girl, but she was also spoiled and naive. One day, Ella was playing in the garden when she accidentally dropped her golden ball into a well. A frog appeared and offered to help Ella get her ball back, but only if she would agree to be his friend. Ella reluctantly agreed, but then she forgot all about the frog. The next day, the frog came to the castle and reminded Ella of her promise. Ella was shocked and disgusted by the frog, but she knew she had to keep her word. She reluctantly agreed to let the frog sleep in her bed that night. At night, the frog turned into a handsome prince. He told Ella that he had been cursed by an evil witch, and that she had broken the curse by being kind to him. The prince and Ella fell in love and got married. They lived happily ever after.
Hello.
I invite you to come to my house to play and eat cake.
Okay, let's go.
The meaning of The Frog Prince. Lesson about gratitude. The princess in the story represents those who are arrogant and ungrateful to those who have helped them. In life, when we receive help from someone, we must keep our promises. To owe a favor is to repay it, and to promise is to keep one's word are life lessons that we need to remember and follow. Because gratitude is a measure of a person's character and quality. Lesson about perceiving and evaluating a person. The Frog Prince represents people who may seem ugly on the outside but are inherently good-natured. We should not judge them solely by their ugly appearance and forget their beautiful souls. To accurately understand a person, we must assess them objectively, and we should not use prejudices about appearance to judge their entire character. Sometimes, things that look unappealing on the outside have beautiful souls. Conversely, some things are very flashy but are rotten from the inside. Therefore, let us treat others with faith, love, and tolerance. I'm Lucy from the town. Please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more stories. Gather around, little adventurers. I'm Lucy today. We're traveling to a whimsical land where a story awaits about the turnips. In the shivering embrace of winter, where the chill winds whisper tales of hardship, our little story unwraps. Meet our furry friend, Bunny, cloaked in a cozy jacket, venturing into the frosty wilds in search of a bite to sustain his little belly. And oh, fortune does shine. He finds not one but two white turnips peeking through the snow. His heart leaps with joy.
Oh, what luck! Two scrumptious turnips! A true winter treasure!
But amidst his hunger, a thought blossoms in Bunny's heart. His friend, Goat, must also be wrestling with winter's harshness. Bunny decides one turnip shall warm his friend's belly and spirit. To Goat's empty abode, Bunny leaves a turnip, a gesture unseen yet deeply felt. Goat, upon his return, is greeted by this unexpected gift, and a similar thought grazes his mind regarding his friend, Deer. A portion of his found turnip, and the gifted one, will travel further in this dance of kindness. Deer, her eyes twinkling with surprise at the sight of a turnip upon her table, who is swept into this beautiful chain of compassion, thinking of Bunny shivering in his burrow. Back to our slumbering Bunny, dreaming perhaps of fields of turnips, unaware of the approaching surprise. When Bunny awakens, a gleaming white turnip awaits him.
Dear friends, Goat and Deer, come, let's share this blessing together and weave a warm memory in this icy winter.
And so, in Bunny's cozy dwelling, the three friends, diverse yet alike, share not just the turnip but something deeper, a feast that nourished their bodies and a selfless love that warmed their souls. Dear friends, isn't it enchanting how a simple act of kindness, even amidst the harshness of winter, can weave a tapestry of warmth and love? Let's carry this tale in our hearts and remember, the warmth we share always finds its way back, often when we least expect it. The story beautifully conveys messages about kindness, empathy, and the interconnectivity of friendship. Kindness begets kindness, generosity, and compassion. Despite facing his hunger and the harsh winter, Bunny thinks of Goat and decides to share his good fortune, sparking a chain of benevolence. Selflessness. Each character, despite their own needs, thinks of their friend and acts selflessly. Friendship and unity. Friendship. The strong bond between Bunny, Goat, and Deer is evident in their thoughtfulness and consideration for each other. Unity. At the end, all three friends come together to share not just the physical nourishment of the turnip but also the emotional nourishment of friendship and kindness. Joy and sharing. Collective happiness. The joy derived from sharing and ensuring the well-being of friends surpasses the joy of solitary consumption. Building memories. The act of sharing becomes a cherished memory that likely strengthens their friendship further. Gratitude. The appearance of turnips might be seen as small miracles, inspiring gratitude and a willingness to share. The story is a gentle reminder of the timeless values of empathy, generosity, and unity, particularly amidst challenging times. It reflects that acts of kindness, however small, can create ripples of positivity and bring warmth into our lives and the lives of others, often when it's most needed. It's a beautiful narrative that exemplifies how altruism can weave a comforting web of love and friendship amidst the icy fingers of hardship. Wow, how cool is that? Thank you for joining us on this incredible journey of courage and camaraderie. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more inspiring stories like this. Until next time, stay united and spread positivity. Hey, lovely folks! It's Lucy here. Welcome to Lucy's Tiny Kitchen. Today, we're gonna ride the rainbow with Oreo. Oreo into the bowl and action time with smashing. We need butterfly pea flowers and oh, hey chicken bop. Alright, thanks for reminding. Let's grab the flour. Let's make it great together. We have butterfly pea flour. And as we soak the flowers, ta-da! Mysterious ocean blue right there. Egg yolk is very important, remember guys. Okay, time for the cake base. Gentle and steady. Wow! Smooth as silk, and of course, made by Lucy's touch. Whip up a cooling green avocado frosting, as blue as the sea in Lucy's heart. Definitely the softest cake slice I've ever made. Puffy puffy. Do you like blue buttercream? I'd love to. It's time to create a rainbow with Oreo. Let's do this together. Isn't it beautiful? But that's not all. Ice cream, I see a cream. And of course, the special Oreo logo right in the center. Enjoy this rainbow Oreo slice with me, shall we? Heavenly! Thanks for watching, folks! Don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss out on any adventures in Lucy's tiny kitchen. Bye and see you soon. Do you want to participate in an MN eating contest?
I'm ready.
Alright, contestants, are you ready? On your marks, get set, go! Wow, this is a close competition. You are really good at eating M&Ms.
Thanks.
Alright, let's turn those M&Ms into a culinary delight. First, we'll crack some eggs into a bowl. Now, add a generous sprinkle of sugar and a dash of vanilla essence. Stir it up like you're conducting a symphony of sweetness. Next, sift in some flour, the foundation of our cakey creation. Remember, gentle sifting is key to a light and airy texture. Watch it transform from a solid block into a luscious liquid. Stir it up with love and watch as the batter transforms into a smooth, velvety embrace. Carefully add the rainbow sprinkles to the batter, and let's turn it into a colorful kaleidoscope. Now, it's time to bake our rainbow creation. Pour the batter into a greased cake pan and pop it into the oven, where it'll transform into a fluffy, colorful canvas. Expertly slices through the cake, revealing a moist, fluffy interior. Smooth the top of the cake with a generous layer of cream cheese frosting, creating a canvas for M&M artistry. Show your artistic talent. Finally, arrange M&M candy on top of the frosting, creating a vibrant mosaic of colors.
Congratulations to our M&M champion. Thanks for joining me on this M&M-filled adventure.
Thank you! Hello everyone! I am Lucy from your town. Today, I'd like to share with you the story of Jake's dream to become a police officer. Once upon a time, in a small town named Willowville, there lived a young boy named Jake. From a very early age, Jake had a dream that filled his heart with determination and purpose. He wanted to become a police officer. Aha! Here it is! A jar of delicious Nutella. As a child, Jake was fascinated by the police cars patrolling the streets, the officers in their smart uniforms, and the sense of safety and order they brought to the community. He admired their bravery and their commitment to serving and protecting others. Jake's fascination with law enforcement wasn't just a passing interest. It was a passion that grew stronger with each passing day. He began to read books and watch documentaries about the work of police officers, and he hung posters of police stations and badges on his bedroom walls. As he grew older, Jake's dream became more than just a childhood fascination. He decided to take concrete steps towards achieving his goal. He joined the Police Explorers program, a youth-oriented initiative that allowed him to learn about policing and work closely with real officers. He soaked up every bit of knowledge and experience like a sponge, always eager to learn and grow. High school was challenging for Jake. He knew that to become a police officer, he needed a strong educational foundation. He studied hard, excelling in his classes, and was even elected as the president of the school's safety club. In his spare time, he volunteered at community events and helped organize neighborhood watch programs. After graduating from high school with honors, Jake applied to the police academy. It was a rigorous and demanding training program, but he was determined to succeed. He pushed through physical challenges, learned about criminal law, honed his marksmanship skills, and developed the discipline necessary to become an effective officer. Finally, the day came when Jake graduated from the police academy. He stood tall and proud in his uniform, his badge gleaming on his chest. He was now a certified police officer, ready to serve his community. Over the years, Jake's dream continued to evolve. He not only became a dedicated police officer, but also a mentor to young kids in the community. He knew that just as he once looked up to officers, there were kids in Willowville who now looked up to him. Jake's journey from a young boy with a dream to a respected police officer was filled with challenges, hard work, and determination. But he knew that his dream had come true because he believed in himself and never gave up. He was living proof that dreams could become a reality, and he was proud to serve and protect the town of Willowville just as he had always dreamed of doing. I'm Lucy from the town. If you want to hear more great stories, be sure to like and follow the Mini Plus page.
La 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 la.
Oh my god, are you okay? I'm so sorry. Can I make another cake for you? Alright, I'm waiting for you. Okay.
I feel so bad. Let's make it up with a perfect Oreo cake. Together, we can make it right. First things first, we'll crush these Oreos. Just enough. Come on. To the chicken coop. We need an egg. Thank you, lovely chickens. Here, let's crack this egg into a bowl. And oh, don't forget the sugar. A dash of vanilla will make it smell like a dream. Whip it up until it's as fluffy as clouds. Next, we add flour, cocoa powder, crushed Oreos, and some milk. Mix it all up. Almost there. We can't keep our friend waiting, can we? Into the oven at 350 Fahrenheit it goes. Just 30 minutes and magic! While that bakes, let's mold some rainbow fondant balls to make our cake extra special. Making cakes is magical, isn't it? With our little creations, we can sprinkle joy everywhere. What do you think? Decorating time. My absolute favorite part. I bet you all have fantastic cake ideas too. Share them in the comments below. Every cake has its unique taste explosion, bursting with flavors and love. Do you feel the same? Time to spread that cream. Smooth and dreamy. We're on the final steps of our journey. Oh, I love this sky blue color. The cake looks like a piece of the sky, right? Add a rainbow fondant and ta-da! Our masterpiece is complete. Thank you, little explorers, for being a part of this Oreo adventure.
Here you are, my bad.
Wow, so amazing! I love it. Thanks so much.
Gather around, little adventurers. Today, we're traveling to a whimsical land where a story awaits about a special black sheep. In a quaint village, there was a unique black sheep. Every spring, she would share her beautiful wool and take it to the market, hoping to warm someone with a cozy garment. But one year, something changed. It seemed that nobody fancied black wool anymore. Day after day, our little sheep tried to sell her wool, but to no avail. Yet, she didn't give up. She tried new tactics, from flashy signs to sweet songs, but nothing worked. Just when she was feeling her lowest, a bright-eyed boy approached, his eyes sparkling with curiosity. I forgot the milk. Wait here. Excuse me, Miss Sheep, is this beautiful black wool for sale? With a heart full of joy, she nodded. The boy's parents revealed a secret. They were from a neighboring village, searching high and low for this rare black wool. Our little black sheep couldn't believe her ears. That day, she sold every strand of her precious wool. With a heart brimming with happiness, she realized that perseverance and hope can make dreams come true. Remember, little adventurers, never give up, for one day, your efforts will shine bright. And that day might be just around the corner. So, dear listeners, the age-old lesson stands. Perseverance and hope despite facing consistent rejection. The black sheep persisted in trying to sell her wool. Instead of accepting defeat, she continually adapted and tried different strategies. Her determination symbolizes the power of hope and perseverance, happiness and validation. The sheep's joy upon finally selling her wool wasn't just about the sale itself, but also about the recognition of her value. It teaches that patience and persistence can eventually lead to acknowledgement, and that feeling valued is a profound source of happiness. Belief in oneself, despite the village's changing preferences, the black sheep never saw her wool as inferior. Her unwavering belief in the value of her wool serves as a lesson about self-worth and confidence. Carry with you the spirit of persistence and belief. For the world may sometimes be late in recognizing your brilliance, but when it does, it'll be worth the wait. Just like the tree that stands tall through seasons, or the butterfly that emerges after a patient wait, your time to shine will come. And when it does, it will be brighter and more beautiful than you ever imagined. So, little adventurers, carry with you the spirit of persistence and belief. For the world may sometimes be late in recognizing your brilliance, but when it does, it'll be worth the wait. Thank you for watching till the end. I hope the story can reach to your heart about your faith and your convenience. Hello everyone, I'm Lucy in the town. Today, I would like to tell you about the hero known as Shadow Swift. In the bustling city of New Haven, hidden beneath the cloak of everyday hustle, lived a superhero unlike any other, known to the world as Shadow Swift. Unseen, unheard, Shadow Swift was the guardian who kept watch when darkness fell. By day, Shadow Swift was just Jaden Carter, a mild-mannered librarian with a love for mystery novels and an unassuming smile. No one in the library where he worked could imagine that the quiet Jaden had a secret life. His power lay in his extraordinary speed and agility, coupled with the ability to blend into the shadows, making him virtually invisible. The origin of his powers was as mysterious as his nightly endeavors. It all began on a fateful evening when Jaden found himself caught in the crossfire of a strange cosmic event while walking home through an abandoned alley. A convergence of unknown cosmic energies struck him, leaving him with these incredible abilities. Jaden soon realized that with great power comes great responsibility. He became Shadow Swift, the silent protector of New Haven. His presence was a myth, a whisper among the people, a story parents told their children.
Here you are.
Thank you. Oh no, the candy has fallen.
My condolences about the candy box. I'll get you another box.
Thank you very much. If you're in trouble, just whisper, and Shadow Swift will be there, they'd say. His most challenging adversary was Vortex, a former scientist turned villain, whose experiments with black holes had gone horribly wrong. Vortex possessed the power to create vortexes that could swallow anything into a void. His aim was to engulf New Haven into an endless abyss, as revenge against those he blamed for his transformation. The city's fate hung in the balance on a stormy night when Vortex unleashed his most powerful vortex at the heart of New Haven. Buildings began to crumble, and chaos ensued. It was Shadow Swift's ultimate test. Using his unmatched speed, Shadow Swift evacuated people from the danger zone, luring in and out of the shadows. He then confronted Vortex, moving too fast for the villain's eyes. As Vortex generated vortex after vortex, Shadow Swift darted around, creating a trail of In a split-second decision, Shadow Swift leaped into the vortex, grabbed Vortex, and used his incredible speed to reverse the spiral, saving both the city and his adversary. As dawn broke, the citizens of New Haven woke up to a city unscathed, with tales of a shadowy figure dancing in the storm, saving everyone from imminent doom. Vortex, now powerless, was handed over to the authorities. Jaden Carter returned to his quiet life, his secret safe, but always watchful, always ready to become Shadow Swift. And so, the legend continued. A hero living in the shadows, a whisper of hope in times of despair, proving that sometimes the most powerful heroes are the ones we never see but always believe in. I'm Lucy in town, a talented and creative baker. And of course, don't forget to follow and like me if you enjoyed this video. Give you a cake. Thank you for the candy box.
What a surprise. Thank you.